reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. Handed off. Breaks an open space. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Takes the handoff again. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. To throw, it's Welch. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Here's the handoff. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Powell. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass not complete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last. second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second.
Now here he goes. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles follow.
He's in the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, Ducks! A great catch and run for 6. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle, but 1st down.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
So 4th down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
He's going to take off here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Wow, really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they got a shot here on 3rd down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Quarterback operating an empty set. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Continues to fight for yards. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw testing the middle. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on the way.
Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. A Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made over the middle. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Same tailback, another carry. Breaking tackles. He's got the first and still going. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gain the first down yardage.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tennessee. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Testing the right side here. It's a nice game. He'll move the football over to the 27.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the pass is complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Got the first down and still motoring. Run down, but it's past the line to gain. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. receiver makes the grab, and he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursued, forced him out. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's caught. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Defense ready for the Wildcat, just a short gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Powell. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21. And the Vols have 1st and 10 here.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Vols are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Pass is caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Can he get there on the ground? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Volunteers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man steps out at the 28. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the completion made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. He pulls in the catch. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Quick spin on the run. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense now in the all-important red zone. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Volunteers. Strong game by this quarterback.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They'll run it from the gun. As the 1st down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Back to throw. It's Welch. It's an out route. The catch made. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. And the Ducks will crank up the tempo.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling the faith he has in his guys.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Offense in hurry-up mode.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks into the clear. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Flying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. The shotgun, hand off inside, and the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Oregon. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands that he dropped it.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
He keeps it on a design run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Looks right for a quick completion. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Scanning the field, it's Welch. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. No huddle now for the offense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Here it is, 1st and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver.
Touchdown, Ducks! The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 from the 22. 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 2 He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And in 1st down, they go right back to him. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets the first and still running. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds his man. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The receiver grabs it.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Direct snap. Running with purpose. He's past the marker and still going. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And they hit him in the backfield. It's a loss on this play. The defense just tired of seeing that running back get loose for big gains. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They're going to run it here.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead.
I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Jubilation on the sidelines. They've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that clutch kick here for the kicker? Gives them the lead, but remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking downfield, it's Welch. Pressure is coming. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Chris, that quarterback seemed to be back there forever waiting to find somebody open. He should have just thrown it away or just taken off. Instead, waiting all that time allows the defense to get to him. They come up with a sack.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. They look to throw it here on second down. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get in the field goal range. The clock winding down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over.